Now, Mr. Rubin, you explained in paragraph 82 of your statement that later that same day, when the New York Times article was published, you held your regular State Department press briefing when you were asked a question about the New York Times article. And if we could go to page DHT 05186 of the transcript of your briefing that day. You're quoted as saying, well, again, I'm regularly asked about, is the KLA involved in drug dealing? Any independent confirmation of that? I'm now being asked, is the KLA leadership responsible for executions? And I'm telling you, we don't have any information to confirm that. We've gone to pretty significant lengths, and we have very, very good contacts in the region. So we haven't been able to substantiate, after a pretty good faith effort, what are essentially anonymous allegations. The only quoted person really was a political opponent who didn't even specifically refer to a specific allegation, but just said that this leader was capable of that behavior. Now, you said at the press briefing that the United States went to, quote, pretty significant lengths, close quote, to investigate the allegations against Mr. Thacci and the KLA leadership, and were not able to substantiate, after a pretty good faith effort, what are essentially anonymous allegations. Do you recall what those pretty significant lengths were to investigate these allegations?
Yes, I do. I would say that this was a pattern with this particular reporter, Chris Hedges, who would often be misled by Serbian sources. We found over and over again this particular reporter would repeat hearsay with no evidence, but because he worked for the New York Times, we had to go to great lengths to investigate it, because the New York Times was a significant news organization. And I recall this issue coming up over and over again during that period, where Mr. Hedges seemed to repeatedly malign the Kosovo people's leaders, including the KLA. And I would ask the intelligence community, I would ask outside experts, I would ask military officials, all the people that could possibly criminal or experts in international crime, over and over again, and never received any confirmation of these slanderous comments made over and over again by Mr. Hedges. Eventually, he was fired by the New York Times for making repeated mistakes.